Hey Glivers, coming to you from the Barndominium maintenance room. This is my Navien tankless water heater for the house. It's time to do some maintenance on it. So the next couple of weeks we can't camp. Taking this time to just do maintenance on the house, which is much needed. So if you hang with us, we're going to show you how to descale a tankless water heater. Hey, welcome back. So let's go over what we need to do this job. So as you can see right here on my table, I have cleaning vinegar, 2 gallons. I've got a couple of hoses that are namely washer hoses, channel lock, screwdriver, and a sump pump, and on the floor we got a couple buckets. So those are the things we're going to need to get the vinegar through here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll run vinegar through here. So first and foremost, I need to shut off the power, the gas, and the water to this heater. So I'm going to take power, shut it off. Then I'm going to turn off the gas. And I'm actually going to just unplug it because I feel better about that. Then down below, I've got the main water hot valve that I'm going to shut, and main water cold I'm going to shut. Alright, so all the water should be shut off. The gas is shut off. So now I'm good to take the cover off of here. So I should have 4 screws, 2 on top, 2 on bottom. I need to remove. Okay, if you've never seen the inside of a tankless water heater, this is what it looks like. So your cold water comes into the heat exchanger. It gets hot because this is your air intake. This is a turbo that sucks air in, and then your gas comes up, mixes it, shoots it in when it gets lit, and superheats the steel in here. And that's actually what we're going to clean, is the steel inside. There's a filter right here for the air intake, so I'm going to check that out, make sure that is clean. So basically there's a screw right here on this filter I'm going to loosen. Then there's one on top that's like a stop, so the filter can't come out till this screw is backed out. As I take the screw out, if you can see down in here, it's like a bug filter. It catches bugs, catches everything like that. So I'm going to go clean this off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got that filter clean now. As you can see, no bugs, no mess. So we're going to put that back in. Slide it back up here. So it does have a couple guides in the back that you want to get rested on. Keep that tight. I'll put our stopper screw back down. Alright, and that's really all we need to do inside here. Everything else is going to be, we're going to run vinegar through it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on, and I'll get right back with you. Alright, so I'm getting my last screw in here to get this panel on. And that'll be it. Alright, so we're going to get down here a little lower. So I'm going to adjust the camera. So I'll be right with you. Alright, so now we're down here. We are going to grab our water hoses that just leaked all over me. And I'm going to take these caps off. Alright, that's my service ports for the Navien. We're going to put just these normal hoses. I'll put them right on here. Hoses down in my bucket that I have here. And we're going to open up these service ports to help drain the water that's in the lines, okay? Right here is a pressure release valve. It's kind of like the one on your RV in the heater, the water heater. So I'm going to open that up as well, release pressure. All my faucets, the hot is on. So this is just going to help me drain the lines so that when I'm running the vinegar through, it'll be just vinegar. Just got to let it drain, and then when we're done, we're going to shut that pressure valve. Very important step to shut the pressure valve. Alright, so the water is just about finished, trickling down. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, there's another filter. So I'm going to take my channel locks and just gently get this out. So I also have another bucket here to catch any water that may just shoot out of there. Shouldn't be much. but I'd rather catch it than have it fall on the floor. So that's what that filter looks like. It's a little discolored, but it's not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and put that back in. It does have an O-ring on it, so be careful. So I'm just going to get it up just a hand tight. And I'm just going to put a slight turn on it. Very slight. Right there, just enough. All right, in the back here, there's a trap. It's got a silver pin. So I'm going to pull this pin. You see that pin? We're going to put this underneath as well. There we go. You gotta be careful because it has an O-ring that comes off when you pull it out. And I don't know if you can see this water, but that water is pretty nasty. Inside there's a bit of sludge in there, so I got an extra bucket here. I'm just going to take it and clean that trap out. There we go, it's clean. Clean this O-ring off. Set the O-ring back on, just to this section right here. We're going to push it back up on, put it in the 2 holes, and that was nasty. That was just nasty water. Part of the deal. Alright, now we are ready. We're going to take our sump pump. I've got a 1/5 horsepower, and on this port you want to make sure you get a pump that you can attach these hoses to. So we're going to take the cold. We're going to attach the cold to this pump. Cleaning vinegar in our bucket where our sump pump is. And we've got 2 gallons of this. So in my research, what I've learned is these are designed to last the lifetime of your house. But the one thing that kills them is inside that air exchanger, the heat exchanger, there's a stainless steel plate. It gets calcified over and eventually it dies. And the research I did, they said it could die at 15 years or as early as 8 years, give or take. Or if you clean it regularly, it'll last forever. All you have to do is plug in the pump, and it'll start pumping this vinegar up through, and it'll pump it into that heat exchanger we showed earlier. I'm just going to wait for it to come out. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but that vinegar is not clear. It's coming out dirty already, so we're going to let that sit here. Now they say to do it for about 30 to 40 minutes, so we're going to let this run for about a half hour, and we'll get right back with you. In the 30 minutes, so what I've done is I've removed the cold line, and I'm just now turning the water on, so I'm flushing out with cold water. And you can see the water's pretty dirty down here, so that was all the gunk that was on the heater. I'm going to get about 10 gallons out of this, so I know we got all the vinegar out. I don't want that vinegar taste in my water. It's running pretty clear right now, so just bear with me here. Really, that's all there is to it. Once I get done filling these 2 tubs up, I'm going to close off the service valve for the hot, remove the hose, get it all cleared out. I'll go around and close all my faucets in the house, make sure they get water in it. And I'll get this running as well. Alright, well, hopefully this, if you have a tankless hot water heater, hopefully this helped. Make sure you look up your brand. This is for specifically a Navien. But make sure you look up your brand on how to do this. And they say do it every year, maybe every other, and these things will last as long as your house. So, all right, we hope you enjoyed this, and happy glamping.